Hi, I'm Lovely, and welcome to part 8 of my blind playthrough for Noire. Hi everybody! Part 8 sounds insane. That's weird. But hi everybody! It's been a little bit, so... I just want to get into playing, but before I do that, I want to say that the release schedule for these videos might be a bit longer than usual. Before, they were usually like every couple days, which I want to say is pretty fast. But that's normal for my channel. That's how I've always done it. But I am working on other projects at the moment that involve a lot more time that I'm really excited about. So my main focus is going to somewhat be on that for a little bit. Maybe a while. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm just letting you know that these might be maybe once a week, once every 4 days, that kind of thing. Because they take some time to edit, you know? But yeah. Hi! I don't remember last case too much. I think it was another murder. Something like that. I'm not sure. I think the thing I wanted to make note of is the final cutscene of last time was us at... I need to turn down... The game was a bit loud on my end. We stopped at a place and there was like a singer there. I could be wrong. That might be the singer that's on the cover of the game. You can even see her in the thumbnails. That might be her. I'm not sure if she's like the main antagonist or if she's gonna be like a love interest or if she's just hanging out. I do believe we have a wife and kid, but we haven't really talked about them too much. I am not so sure. But yeah. Something else that happened. Okay, I think it's all coming back to me now. Is I think we were told that the mirror has something big going on and we cannot fuck it up. So whatever case we're about to have is pretty important. I also have the theory right now that we're about to get to the end of disc 2. That is just my guess. If we're not, that would be surprising to me. But I expect to get to the end of disc 2 in either this part or the next one. But yeah. I'm Lovely. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Oh my god. I've been really excited. I'm glad I've been focusing on other like stuff right now, but I did want to get back to LA Noire. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic while the cutscene plays. I'll be right back. Yes, I remember this now. So, she seems drugged right now, if not already attacked. And we saw the face of this guy, so I think we're gonna actually see who this is pretty soon. Maybe even in this episode.
Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hucked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Okay. Let's do this. We have another murder.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles
Yeah.
shoved up your ass, though? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Where the hell's the way out? Thank you. Okay. I want to say we are at the point where
You're behind the wheel.
I'm not completely sure what they're talking about. Okay, let's go to the pawnbroker first, maybe? Yeah, let's do that before we start the case. Drive around me.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with
Oh,
all the other
okay, we got the
containers-
ring from another case. I get it now.
Hugo Muller
I
was
get it now.
identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before,
He ran, for God's sakes.
and he always maintained he was set up.
Is that the guy where it was between a pedophile and like a husband? Is that the guy they're talking about? The husband ran. That's who we pinned it on. (10:17 a.m.) Okay.
How can I help you?
Tars. Where are you? There you are.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
That's yeah.
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Okay.
What's this mark here?
It looks like
mark.
yeah.
Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay. I tried to move my thumbstick around and it would not let me. I thought my game was frozen for a second. Oh,
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
okay. Does that mean 22 karat gold? Did I get that right? I feel kind of smart right now, actually. Okay.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley.
Oh wow,
Name and
that
address.
that's actually very helpful.
15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Okay. I want to say I'm recording this somewhat early, by the way. And I know, despite me saying this every video, I do think I'm going to get interrupted by my dogs barking.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we
I like
at?
that I've said that. I think I've been pretty consistent saying that every time. And I am shocked that it hasn't happened yet. But, like, as much, it should happen this time.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us.
Ooh.
The guy who's been
Okay.
sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
It's tough. It's tough because we can't
Tripping up on his own vanity.
we can't prove it, I think, but we should at least acknowledge it because we know it. Like, we shouldn't be really stupid and just ignore that. At the very least. Like, we can't pretend like there's not a serial murderer on the loose.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat till we speak with the captain.
This is weird because I'm
All
not
the
driving
same
right
team,
now.
Rusty.
Chain of command.
This is really weird.
The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
11:02 a.m. Jesus. Okay. Jesus.
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called today.
Jesus
I
Christ.
came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner.
Okay.
Keep an eye on both of them.
What does that exactly mean? Fuck. What's up, coroner person?
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. Blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Okay, we had that before as well.
The time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
I never thought about gauging when the person died because of the temperature. Okay.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell. But it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Oh.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell,
Okay.
but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Okay. The arms.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Yeah. Trying to pawn the rings
What
after is
exactly about
crazy.
the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay. God, the lack of, like, color. Is that all I could check? Okay.
Leave that car in front of that hydrant and I'll give you a ticket.
Okay, I have to read this out. So, Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Good and wands were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl. Okay, this is the father, and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. Only God Almighty above us has the night to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with what the hell is that word? Okay, here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be beaten or treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not, and then it looks like it got ripped.
Was trying to get her to come home.
Maybe she tore this when she read it. Okay. What about this? What is this?
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Oh. Okay, that was like 4 years ago? What is this? Are we in 45 right now? Okay, I think that's everything.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Not another bar. If they mention another temp worker, we have our guy, by the way. At least one of our guys.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Interesting. Interesting. Fuck, I think somebody did this to her. Okay. Like, she does have a history, but, like, that's why it's, like... That's why she'd be perfect to go after. She's just fucking drinking herself to death, and then you're like, whoop, she was drinking. It's not gonna look suspicious, but I think somebody fucking gave her something. Here it is.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Though I don't know how much sense that makes. Like, it would make sense if they made it look like an accident, but this person was clearly murdered.
Bay Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, is that all the evidence? Did we get everything? I don't hear the music. I was gonna say we can probably talk to witnesses.
Homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of
Ugh.
The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have.
Thank you. You can go now.
Thank you. Gross. Who's the fucking... Okay. They did mention a weirdo. Why is this dude T-posing?
Leave that car in front of that hydrant and I'll give you a ticket.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
I mean, that was helpful.
I've got no more for you.
Okay, where's my partner? Oh, there we go. I was looking for these guys.
LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
We're gonna be upset. We're gonna be fucking upset.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no law against it.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's fucking...
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Look. If your defense is that it's legal, you're a weirdo. That's no secret for this game, but like just in general, you're fucking weird.
Classic Carmine.
I think the game is gonna want us to pin this murder on this guy potentially. Oh, that was cool how I brought it out a little bit. Okay.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him.
What a fucking guy.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Why is he doing like a hero pose? Okay, let me see. Here's the thing. I think he's telling the truth.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Fuck yes. Okay.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here.
This is your fucking
Coming off
job
shift,
and you're...
headed home.
You decided to...
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think...
Did I do that well?
Like to be treated if you were found
Say 2 out of 2 correct,
I'm telling you,
please.
it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Alright, my guy.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Look. Based off last time, we're gonna have to pin it between 2 people. One of them might as well be a fucking weirdo.
Can you drive to this one?
I've learned from my mistake. The liquor store interests me more at the moment. I'm gonna say I'm having a lot of fun not driving.
Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight.
The delivery of that was funny.
Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth.
I'm not too educated on the war and just a lot of shit, so I don't know what they're really talking about other than like when, and that's like barely. Okay.
What can I do for you?
LAPD.
I thought that was Willem
Delaware.
Dafoe for a
We're
second,
making
just barely
inquiries
from the
into
side of his
murder
head.
of Evelyn
It was
Summers.
very much not.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband.
Goddamn, always
She kept
ex-husbands.
some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Hey, it looks like a juggernaut. Okay. Our partner's talking like he's fucking right next to us.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her.
Oh,
An
this
alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
this is really respectful though. This guy is
Take a look
cool.
around.
This is really fucking sweet. Aw.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
I pressed A, nothing happened.
She was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Okay. Dumb question. Because this book says Aristotle. Is Aristotle just a writer? Is that it? Maybe a poet? I'm not sure. What is that on her desk thing? A bowling pin. What?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
What a funny thing to say to yourself out loud.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Legal copyrights, okay.
Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Okay.
Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay. I don't know how important the bowling alley is. Okay. Now, the music is still playing like there's stuff to find. I got everything, right? Like, when I pressed A on these photos, I couldn't do anything else. Like, I'm moving my thumbstick and pressing A. Can't do anything else there. And then when I looked at this photo, nothing either. Was this supposed to be her mom? Where'd they go? What the fuck? Where did you come from? Okay, I think we're supposed to go back and talk to the guy.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Okay. Yesterday, she came by in the morning. It's a hard face to read. What did... Do we not have the list? Do we not have the list of, like, her recipes or whatever the fuck? I'm gonna do truth. This guy's cool so far, so.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Okay. We are fucking fantastic.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now.
No.
To be honest, you have to have a
This
good
one's
reason
sad.
to want to get back on.
Fuck yes. The contrast of the story and me being very happy I'm right is a lot. I'm so fucking happy. Okay.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Is that a lie? I thought, Okay. McCaffrey. He's making a face. Okay, so one.
You sure you don't know McCaffrey? The book was in your room.
I would have thought it was pretty obvious the book was among Evelyn's things. You think you have some way to link me to McCaffrey?
Looks like I made a mistake.
Okay. And we're gonna read his face a bit. It's either doubt or truth.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Legend!
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral.
Yeah, permission.
I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother.
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
Damn fucking straight. We're gonna try our best, man.
Hurt anybody.
We're gonna try our best. Let's leave this fucking place. Holy shit. That felt really good. We have been right with everything so far. A little shocking.
You drive. I need to go over the case
Okay,
notes.
I don't care about the bowling alley right now. Let's go to the bar.
Where are we headed?
Is this a German bar? Because the SCH is usually, I think, the telling of German. Like, instead of SH, like in English, it's SCH, I believe. For some things. Not exactly. But with the few, like, I know a little German, and that's been the case. So, I'm just curious. Like, English is spelled the same, except it's SCH at the end. Mensch bar.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
This is not German.
I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Well, not to single you
What's
out.
your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if
Oh!
I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know
Is this the person that was in the
Can't
fucking
say
opening
that I
cutscene?
knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Why are you talking like this, you weirdo? Criminal history. Okay. Okay, I'm more confident in the relationship
You
with
say
victim.
you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so if it's gonna be a lie, I have to...
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
When something is inscribed... Fuck it.
Why would you lend her your book on
Okay.
metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from the
Acolytes.
apartment and
I'm about to
lies
watch
me
some more of that
she
today.
didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it.
I think right after I'm done filming, actually.
I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night.
Tiernan.
They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Who's Tiernan? Also, fuck. Yes, okay, criminal
Do you
history.
have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
So, I don't think I know anything about him.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights.
Okay, could be worse.
That kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information.
God! Woo! This is refreshing. Can we not talk to this guy? No, this is quite refreshing. Hey, what about you? Oh.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Oh my god.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Alright. Can we not talk to... Excuse me. Can we not talk to this guy?
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
Anything in the back? Okay. Alright, we're doing really fucking solid right now. I wish there was a police call box, because we do have to figure that out.
And where exactly are we going?
Alright, let's go.
Car 11 King, come in. Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly, return to Central, code 2.
Oh, fuck.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Fuck. I mean, let's keep the man waiting. We're doing really good on this case. Shit. shit. What is it? I am not excited. I am not excited.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay, then we're fine. It's just about the letters. Okay, it's not. It shouldn't halt the case. How the fuck do I go downstairs? I have no idea. Is it this way? It's not this.
This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I sweated him.
This. Okay. I don't have, like, any knowledge of where to go, in this building. It's fucking rough.
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the
Yeah.
lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Tarleton didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain,
Oh.
we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Are they talking about what I think they're talking about? Let me reread that real quick. Okay, as far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD. I don't know what BD means. Okay. That's one way of looking at what. Okay. It's all about access. You're married. Yours is. Ugh. Okay, just making sure. Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong. The way I'm taking it is, by the way, there's no easy way to really fucking acknowledge this. There's like no respect here. It's really gross. Are they saying, is this supposed to say that the person doing these murders is a weirdo who in quotes doesn't like to pay at all? Or are they saying that it was the assistant of the coroner? Why are you so angry? Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He's a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to. Is that what that's supposed to mean? That this person can kind of see what's going on here? Or the fact that they're just proud of being a weirdo? I think it's the first one. I'm not sure. I just wanted to break that down to make sure. Okay.
Back to the Summers case. Get an address from McCaffrey. I'll meet you outside.
Okay, thank you. I can finally access the telephone. In terms of just story, this has been a good mission so far. I like this one.
Give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
Okay. You already know you're driving.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's go to the bowling alley.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Man, I was hoping for a deep conversation there. Hoping for something like kind of deep, and he's like, nah. Fuck. 4:29 p.m. How the fuck did 4 hours go by? The dude fucking sharing.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
That's so funny. That's so funny to hear that after all the stuff we've been doing. That's awesome.
Seems like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tierney.
Oh, okay.
Tin set. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind. Because she was much older, too old for him.
Oh, is this a kid? Is Jimmy a kid?
Hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you.
Let's go get him.
Do I just hop the counter? Where do I go? He's a pin setter, so he's in the back. How do I get to the back? Down the left side of the alleys. Okay, wait, there's a jukebox here. Seeing bowling, this came out after GTA 4. That's cute. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. These are some fucking slick floors. This is weird.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Why are you running, bitch? Why you run? Look, man, if you're innocent, why the fuck are you running? God, don't give me a car chase. I've been doing well this episode. Fuck. Okay.
There.
We are apprehending your vehicle. I hope that's okay.
What are you waiting for? Get after him. You might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Another runner. At least we've got a suspect. Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Oh!
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm locked in right now. I'm focusing.
Reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves himself in trouble.
Shoot his fucking tires, dude.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
What the fuck you think I've been doing?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
I'm glad our detective said what I've been thinking this whole time. Like, these motherfuckers keep running. Even when they're innocent. Like, I really like how they were just saying what I was thinking there.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
All right, as long as
Whoa!
I'm okay with it.
Alright.
God, this kid's crazy. He's gonna kill us.
I did hit some property damage, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
Look, man, I am doing what I...
into that. It's about fucking time.
Hey, dickhead.
Put your hands where
Can I make this guy pay for the property damage? Even if we don't book him, can we make him pay for that? I think we should. A tiny bit. Well, that was fucking something. Whose car did we steal?
You're behind the wheel. And where
That was fun.
exactly are we going?
Let's go to the apartment. Maybe there's something here. I am acing this fucking case, by the way. This is amazing. I'm having a fantastic time. Our partner almost got ran over. 3 hours? Okay, I think that one makes a little... That one makes, I think, a bit more sense because of all the paperwork we probably had to file, but Jesus. Oh! My controller vibrated.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
I just checked the recording. We've only been going for like 45 minutes. This is gonna be a short episode. Hey, I'm okay with it though. This has been fun. That's gonna make it easier to edit. Thank God. Apartment 6, you say? What are these numbers? Seven. I couldn't read. 8. Okay, so over here. Whichever one has the golden doorknob. There you go. That's the Rockstar rule.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shit. Means there's nobody to let us in. Want to do the honors?
I already picked up on what was like. Well, what the fuck is this?
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the...
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Hmm.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
Hey, don't be rude to her.
Up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
This is crazy of that woman that kind of just walk in here. Okay, I'm gonna be looking to see if there's any more evidence. Like, is there any sign of forced entry? Maybe, is what I'm looking for. This is a big bottle, dude.
Like anything.
Like, if there's forced entry, someone could have put that evidence there for us. Was it just another book?
Circumstantial.
Oh, you got a telephone. I'm gonna use this. Damn, I can't. No, it doesn't, doesn't appear. Oh, what? Huh. Take long before you are healed, and you can come home. I have put your things back into your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy, and you can come and go as you please. I will care for you, and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
but I pray that it does and that you consider what I have said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe, and that one day you will knock on my door and the rift, is that the right word? Rift between us will be mended. Your mother. Oh, you're okay. Okay. That's really sad. That's really fucking sad. I want to say it was the guy. Not McCaffrey. McCaffrey? Is that how you say it?
I'm at a loss.
McCaffrey's away with the birds. Let's ruffle his feathers.
I do know that we do have to go to the roof, but I'm looking for evidence. Like, it's not this. It's just the fact that the music is still going. Sorry, I'm doing the whole walk past everything.
What do you think?
McCaffrey's away with the birds. Let's ruffle his feathers.
Okay. Can I check the coat one more time? Or his, like, blood, Okay, I can't. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hi, thank you for being patient. Oh, are you just standing here? Where the fuck do we go? Okay, down the hall, up the stairs. That makes sense.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Thank you. I was probably wrong in it, but yes. It's like in a Red Dead when you get super popular and everyone's like, yo, you're John Marston. Oh, they were literal with the whole pigeon thing.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
That was fucking...
Sit down and we'll talk.
Get back here, bitch. Fuck. Okay. Hi, what's up?
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight. There he is, officer.
Get the fuck over here. Don't get in the car. I'll fucking be pissed. Okay. I'm tapping A, motherfucker. Dickhead.
You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Look. If you're innocent, stop fucking running. I know. I'm talking about it specifically in this game. Police are fucked up. But Jesus Christ, man.
Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
I want to say this is going to be tough because something that I want to say is incriminating.
You think the list is exhaustive,
Okay, wait, let them talk.
Who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Thing is, the tire iron was from the bowling alley, which makes me think that What the fuck? That the potentially the bowling alley kid did it? I mean, we barely had a chance to talk to that kid.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jim?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right.
I forget who Jameson is.
Myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Okay, I've been doing really well. This is where it all matters. Okay, where is Tyrion? That's who I want to go for first. 1, okay? Okay.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
How'd you know she was murdered? How'd you know she was murdered? Okay.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different.
Well, it says bowling alley on it, right?
As hard as this is for you to contemplate, I really loved Evelyn. She was kind
I fucked up.
and gentle to me.
Fuck! Okay.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Well, that's... You you lied. Interesting that we did. Okay.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
This is a big one. Now,
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
okay.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Fuck, make... Ooh, okay. Doubt.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
It did not do well.
She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
Oh.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I did not do well, which makes me a little sad. I was hoping for a perfect episode. I don't know how much I talked there. Where's interview room 2? Is it this way?
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I have to do a lie and do the letter.
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Alright, let me through. Fuck, I believe him there too. This is tough. Where's the phone?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
I'm trying to think. This is tough.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
What the fuck? Damn. We were like, alright, one sec. Let me get something I can use against you.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity.
So why'd
to
you
speak.
fucking beat
You
somebody?
told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you
Oh
and
my
your
God. Yeah,
dishonorable
'cause you did it.
discharge.
Okay.
Leading some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch.
The ignorant audacity. This guy's so lame.
Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Whoa! And she got what was coming to her. I thought we for sure got him. Look, if I have to choose between the two... Yeah.
McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder.
If I have to choose between this or the kid, I gotta do this guy.
Sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand
I gotta
jury.
say, you screaming,
You would have to walk
she
along
got what
the
she
line
deserved.
to find a better candidate
You
for
kinda
an
just...
honest
you know? Kinda just gave yourself away. Even if he didn't do it, which I believe is the case, it's either you... I'm more comfortable with that kid walking around the streets. This was really good. Case notes. McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. I'm happy with this. The studio secretary. I'm pretty happy with this. Okay? Hell yeah, man. Okay. Oh, that felt good. I think I did that case as best as I could, except for the times where I didn't.
That medic is the craziest, the bravest man alive. Can we rally with the first and try for the Namboos? It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Namboos and infilade. Mate, we can lose everyone. Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Yeah, our character, I want to say, is pretty different from how he was in the war. I think that's what I'm getting at. If there's one part of the story that I don't completely get, it's that stuff. The Quarter Moon Murders. We're going to stop here, by the way. This will be for next time.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
You mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Okay, well, let's stop here. I'm a little suspicious of Ray for that comment now. Yes. Huh. Okay. Theory time. Theory time. Potential theory time. What if... I could be wrong. I could very much be wrong. So, my current theory has been that we have been, no matter what throughout this whole playthrough, for the most part for these last murders, we've been putting away the wrong person every single time. I mean it every single time. Even if I did better, no matter what, it would be wrong every single time. But now I'm thinking about, what if some of these people did actually commit the murders? And the Dahlia person is just stealing rings and doing, like, they're not committing the actual murder, but they continue to fuck with the police. That would be a little too easy, I think. It definitely, like, I'm trying to make sure that my playthrough, that I'm doing well at all. I'm gonna feel horrible if I've just been putting away the wrong people. But that's just a secondary theory that I have, is that the Dahlia murder isn't the person murdering these people, but they're choosing, like, they kind of know where to go, if that makes sense. Man, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I enjoyed this one. This one was really fun and probably the best I performed right until... I didn't do the best questioning that other kid. But other than that, I did pretty well. Yeah. I'm with it. I honestly don't have too much else to say. I'll probably see you guys in a few days. This one was very fun to make. Or very fun to record, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm Lovely. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.